Fuck. What is Buster, also known as Fuckboy Dorito, and I'm here playing some NBA. Yeah. NBA. To only end my suffering. Okay, yeah, let's go into my career. Get some money. Yeah. Oh, if you haven't seen, go to my other video that just dropped last night. The NBA 2K16, I hit a full court. Bro, it's sick, I'm telling you.
The 2K Sports
Hit a fucking
Preview Show.
full court, bro. It was sick.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Our featured matchup tonight out in Toronto, where the Raptors will be going up against the Utah Jazz. Well, for the Jazz, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
And it's the Jazz coming in from out of town on this inter-conference game today. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And back in Toronto following the road trip, it's the Raptors on their home court. They like their chances, but this could be a tough game for them. Facing up against a talented roster, they'll have to show that they're the better team.
Well, there's no place like home, Kevin. It's always nice to be in familiar surroundings, around those that cheer for you, your family and friends. And home is home. There's no place like it.
Yeah, how about just sleeping in your own bed? You're not flying from city to city, getting in at 3 in the morning and after playing a tough game. So just a lot of advantages in terms of that familiarity when you are home.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Shelvin Mack is out there with Alec Burks.
Guys,
and it's Clutch
in
at the pivot spot.
Always switch the second one. Watch. Swish. Never mind.
And Mack drops them both. So it's Toronto now. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how
I think I backed out to got that.
when you are on the road, that depth is vital.
Oh yeah, if you don't know, I'm
really
from Toronto,
the
so
second
it's like
unit
the
to extend
Raptors.
their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time,
my bad.
they got
I
it
was running.
done. And
Fuck,
that
I
has to
shouldn't have
make
been
you
running.
feel good as a group.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Following the miss by Freak.
Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna
Favors
go?
with the screen.
Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go?
And Mack kicks to Favors. Out to Hayward. Lets it go from deep. Ross grabs the board. Toronto, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Freak with it. Now defended by Hayward. Valanciunas passes to Freak. And
motherfucker.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Oh, I held that too long. Okay. Okay, I'll take it.
Freak's gone 2
Held
for
that
4
too long.
so
I'll
far
take
here
it.
tonight. Here's Mack. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. That's good.
Really
6.5
crisp,
points. How do you get
intelligent
half
passing
points?
to make that basket possible.
For Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Freak kicks to Ross. The dish to Valanciunas. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist from Valanciunas.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And it's Utah's ball. It's a three-point game. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And, you know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we
go
slow to set up and get on or late on the rotation. And they paid a big price.
Hit the backboard, which is kind of embarrassing.
Jazz trail by 5. Here's Mack.
Oh, if you're wondering my overall, it's
from 11 feet away.
86. 86
and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
He asked me number 69, so shut up.
And Favors kicks to Burks. Favors sets the pick for Burks. Banked in off the glass.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
That was my bad. I shouldn't have shot.
Jazz trail by 3. Mack dishes to Burks.
Sorry, guys, it's my bad.
Now the pass to Blatch. Outside Favors. Favors with the screen to the inside. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Favors has got his first bucket of the night.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high-percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now, here's Valanciunas. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Mack. It's a three-point game. Favors with the screen. Here's Mack. It's
Get that out. I don't want to see that around here.
Left in the first. And again, shot good from Freak. Freak's got 11 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Get that out, bro. Did I want to see? No. I did.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end.
Get free open, use screen.
Slow down inside,
I know how to use screens.
Run some pick and roll up top.
And the Raptors going up. Jazz trail by 4, so on the floor for Utah. Exum and Hood are the young guard tandem. Blatch out there with Lyles, and it's Hayward in at the small forward. Here's Blatch. 9 points last game. Clock at 6. The shot by Hayward wide open. Misfires after coming off the pick.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him
what?
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Washington Wizards got down to business. He dropped 14 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect.
What?
He rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Raptors with the lead. Pass to Ross. Here's Freak, and he dunks it down.
Dunk on.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And stolen by Freak. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots.
Yeah, I gotta stop shooting threes
here in the second. He's off stride and
I'm gonna miss every single one.
After that one he had earlier.
Out left to the wing. Here's Hood. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Hood's got 7.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Out to DeRozan. Passes it to Freak. The feed now to Biyombo. DeRozan on the wing. Here's Valanciunas. Utah with the rebound. This their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road.
Damn,
They failed to take a game
not that I
from
did the
either of the 2 meetings.
Yeah, and you know, they weren't used to seeing a team and not getting at least 1 win off of them last year, and that's what they're looking for now.
Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. And Utah with a change here, too. Max checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Fuck! They did not want to go for a spin.
And now running it up the court. Matt pushing it up. Pass to Lyles.
I didn't want to go for a spin.
Hayward against Ross.
Fucking hell. That's the worst.
Hayward kicks to Mack. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Max got 7.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
DeRozan on the wing. Fades. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Utah has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Hayward against Ross. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Utah.
You saw it. You actually saw it. The fuck out, murderer.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball.
He actually saw it.
They're up by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin and Dwayne. A very tight game.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things.
For the most part, we played an intelligent first half. Our passing has been crisp. We haven't given the ball away, and that's big because we can't afford turnovers.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again. And as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues,
I'm trying to hit 3.
Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well.
A good night for Freak.
Never mind.
13 points and a steal.
DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3.
What a high missed
Arthur
it.
out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Freak.
Stand your man, bro.
So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
And Mack kicks to Favors. They set the screen. Favors sets the pick for Burks. Favors with the screen. Here's Mack. No good.
To go for
So the Raptors will take it the other way. Freak passes to Ross. Here's Freak.
Should have shot that, man. Why didn't you shoot that?
Those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Hayward.
Just go for a floater too.
That's good.
At least he makes
Hayward's
it.
got his first basket of the night. Raptors trail by 4. Freak dishes to Ross.
The fuck? Okay.
And Valanciunas kicks to Freak. That 3 off
I'm
the
done.
mark.
I'm done.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
There's the pass to Black.
Goose eggs.
Hayward
Fuck
on the
you.
wing. He feeds it to Mack. Here's Favors. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Jazz.
If you battle for
Not
the
in the
offensive
home court.
rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
DeRozan passes to Freak, and the shot is good. Freak's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And that one's good by Favors.
I tell you what, savor this one while it lasts. We haven't seen him have too many games like this before.
Ross on the wing. Down low, Freak, and there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the
Okay, I'm gonna get all green this
Good
time.
checked in for Utah.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Nope, didn't get it.
And both free throws good.
I want to
from
get all
Freak.
green.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Blatch.
Blatch? I thought Bledsoe was
Hayward
a
outside.
fucked up name.
They set the pick. Kicks it to Hood. Here's Blatch, guarded by Valanciunas. And
Stay
Hayward
on
gets it to
your
go.
man.
You know, the defense has got to do a much
Holy
better job of
shit.
fighting over those screens.
Like your
And
NBA
Greg,
players.
especially when the ball is in
4-year-olds
his
do
hand.
better
I mean,
than
come
you
on
do.
now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Freak kicks to DeRozan. Toronto working the ball around now. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And the Raptors with some changes.
I'm not taking the blame for that.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Dante Exum.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any
wanna get
choice
all
but
green.
to blow the
Okay,
whistle.
here we go.
I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Nope, didn't get it.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
They set the pick. Pass to Lyles. Jumper off the screen. Mozgov grabs the board.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Right wing. Powell kicks to Freak. Got it. Good job in the low post. Freak's got 23.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
To the middle. Here's Favors. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Jazz leading by 5. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Stauskas. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw, no good. And Utah making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Oh, shit. My bad. I forgot about the 8-second violation. Forgot about that. I was going to go for the buzzer.
Dishes to Favors. Off target at the rim.
Shoot the ball.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters.
That's my bad. I'll take the blame for that. 100%. So dumb.
Once again, as we get set for the fourth quarter, a terrific game so far. Utah leading. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Utah. The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Alec Burks is out there with Shelvin Mack. And it's Blatch in at the center, locking down the middle. Toronto shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Feeds it to Valanciunas. Ross dishes the Freak, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys.
God,
I mean, he is an
stay on him. He's a good shooter.
Raptors trail by 7. He dishes a 2 to DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan.
Are you dumb?
But they recover it. Valanciunas passes the Freak, and the basket good. Freak's got 14 points now in the second half. Utah has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Burks in the corner. And it's Freak with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 2
to get
from
an assist,
the field
actually.
to get the fourth quarter started. He kicks to Valanciunas.
Are you joking? Are you joking?
Favors
Stop.
against
Are you
DeRozan.
kidding? How?
That's the pass to Burks.
Bro, that's why I don't like passing Valanciunas. He's good at blocking. He's good at inside. But when he comes to hit the ball, no, he always
6 to shoot. There's a screen. Nice D from DeRozan.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Arthur kicks to DeRozan. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Oh my God, I want to pass to him. Not to this fucker. Holy shit. I'm fucking pissed about that. Stop, I didn't want to pass to that guy. Yo, you're gonna call me out now? Holy shit. Don't piss me off
for the Jazz.
The activity level defensively, really been impressed with.
Unrecognized command. Fuck off.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to
meet I want to pass
shooters
that
to
fucker? No, I
challenge
didn't.
shots in this game. A lot of block shots tonight.
The Jazz making a switch here. Goods checked in.
I need an assist. I have 0 assists.
At the line for your Raptors, Terrence Ross. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Ross. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Hayward. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The free throw drops by Hayward.
Looking at the game for Hayward, he has 8 points and 2 blocks.
Hayward hits them both. Raptors trail by 7. Left side, DeRozan. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ross with a wide open look. And the foul called on Freak.
What?
And that'll be his third foul so far.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Jazz leading by 7. Here's Mack. Hayward, left side. It's stolen by Valanciunas. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Arthur. Drains it from
finally get assist.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Mack. The feed to Favors. Fires from 14. He squares up and sinks it. Favors got 10 points in just the second half. Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. There's Freak. And he gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team.
No threes.
He was highly animated when he was talking to them, telling them this is going to be a huge win for us. When we close this out, it will go a long way towards showing the rest of the league what we're capable of.
Thanks, Doris. And Toronto making a change here. Biombo's checked in. Here's Mack. Favors with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And finished off by DeRozan.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Join party.
Can't, not, gonna.
Hood, the pass to Blatch. He feeds it to Mack. Outside Favors. Pass to Hood. They set the screen. Shoots a fader. They grab their own miss. And that
Can you guys play defense?
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
I'm not. Deal with it. I don't care.
Here's Biombo. Rebounded by Hood.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Here's Hayward. And he can't bank that one in. Raptors trail by 5. Freak dishes to Ross. Inside. It's blocked.
Fuck.
Here's Mack. The pass to Blatch.
Buddy said.
Hayward goes in, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And free throw good from Hood.
They can hear me talking. Shit.
52 seconds
left in
the fourth quarter.
DeRozan.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Biombo kicks to Freak. Cannot hit. And it's Utah the other way.
Fuck. Shit.
Here's Hood. Mack, the pass to Hood.
I used to play NBA. Until I took a basketball to the knee.
Shot clock at 6.
Shit. Shit.
Arthur on him.
They can actually hear me
Over
speaking.
to the left
That's
wing.
pretty cool. I didn't know that.
And Favors kicks to Hood.
The Jazz suck.
And so they foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I
Why
think it's
you
too
always
late.
swearing?
Simply delaying the inevitable.
Oh, because you see, like, I didn't know you can get called foul for swearing. I didn't know that. It said bad language. And I'm like, wait, what? They can hear through my mic? I didn't know there was technicals. I didn't know they had, they could hear my my the mic.
Here,
So,
Greg,
like,
I mean,
I'm
at this
just
point,
swearing to,
even if they miss the free
so
throws,
what the
there's not
hell?
enough
Did
time.
you see my recent Watch Dogs 2 video?
No.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 9.
I'm sure he would have liked to have nailed all of them at the stripe, but that should be good enough to end this thing.
And so it's Utah with the win.
I'm going to invite you.
The 2K Sports
But I'm not
post-game
going to
show.
join.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, Derek Favors.
There are a lot of fantastic power forwards in today's NBA, and let me tell you.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself,
I didn't enjoy it 'cause you suck.
It's me, Hulu and Abe.
No, really?
Yeah, join my party. How's NBA?
Good.
K not good at basketball in general.
I'm good at basketball in real life. I'm just playing with one hand right now. If I play with two hands like this, I'll be better. Watch. I was playing with one hand. I was on my phone. Fade away. Oh, I didn't hit the fade. Fades are hard. Fadeaways are really hard. You don't even know.
No, in general.
In real life, I'm really good too.
Like I am terribly bad at it. 2 devices at once. When you gonna join party?
I don't know. Soon, I guess. Didn't mean to take that. I didn't want to do this step back. I'm gonna try to go for a cradle dunk. Or not a cradle dunk, a windmill. Fine, I'm joining your party. Shut up already. Shut up. What do you want? Tired. Can I go to bed?
Nah, I can say those as long as you need. So, how was NBA?
Yeah, sucks. I'm all alone.
I'm not terrible. Well, I can't join you, but I'm very bad at basketball.
Yeah, join.
I had NBA 2015 though.
Oh, never mind.
And I only played it for 1 day, so there's no chance I'm gonna play it ever again. For any other NBA basketballs that are in there. So, did you see my recent Watch Dogs 2 video?
Didn't watch any Watch Dogs 2 videos.
Well, you can watch it on your phone.
I really don't want to be honest.
Well, you could if you want. Oh, well, you got time, right?
Oh, not right now.
Well, you can watch it after the game.
Oh, what the hell? Alright, I'm gonna end the broadcast.